ṣùgbọ́n lọ́gán tó dé olùgbàlà láyé mi létò ṣùgbọ́n lọ́gán tó dé yìí olùgbàlà ayé ẹ létò ayé tó ti dàrú tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ o lọ́gán tí ó dé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́nìyàn ti fi ṣàlùfàní rẹ̀ lọ́gán tí ó dé ọ̀rọ̀ tí kò dára tí a ti sọ sí ọlọ́gán tí ó dé orúkọ tí kì í ṣe tìyàtà ti pè ọ́ lọ́gán tí ó dé àní lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Good afternoon, people. My name is Aduroja Covenant, and you are, of course, listening to Lagoon Radio. And this is the Lagoon Afternoon Drive. We're here to entertain you and definitely not bore you. We'll be here to talk about some trending cases and some trending stories. So stick with us for this few minutes. We'll go on a little short break and come back and go back to the stories we have.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Àní lọ́gán tí ó dé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ lọ́gán tí ó dé lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà láyé ẹ létò lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà láyé ẹ létò. Instantly ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń dé báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ yí orúkọ padà. Lọ́gán tí ó dé lọ́gán tí ó dé ẹni tá a pè lágàn ẹ máa sọ wípé lọ́gán tí ó dé àwọn tá ti forúkọ aburú pè nílẹ̀ wọ̀nyí lọ́gán tí ó dé àní lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà láyé ayé mi létò lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà láyé mi létò àní lọ́gán tí ó dé olùgbàlà láyé mi létò àní lọ́gán tí ó dé o àṣẹ̀dá láyé mi létò àní lọ́gán tí ó dé o ọlọ́run o láyé mi létò ìràwọ̀ òwúrọ̀ ọmọ mẹ́rí yọ sínú ọ̀rọ̀ mi láyé mi létò alágbára ní Ṣílò ló bá rántí mi sí rere láyé mi létò ẹnu mi wá kún fún ẹ̀rín ògbógbó láyé mi létò ayé mi gba ìyípadà ọ̀tun lọ́gán tó dé láyé mi létò ayé mi bá létò lọ́tà bá ń wo ìran mi láyé mi létò ayé mi létò lọ́tà bá ń wo ìran mi ayé mi létò ọ̀tá káwọ́rọ̀ ẹnu wọn gbẹ tán lórí ojú kan.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
You're welcome back to Lagoon Afternoon Drive. We are still listening to Logan TOD by Tokpe Alabi. And don't forget to follow us or join us on our social media platforms. You can join us on Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lagoon TV. Follow us on Instagram, LagoonRadio.Ng, and on Twitter, LagoonRadio.Ng. And of course, I'm not alone in the studio. I'm here with
Badinobi.
Osakuyokpemi and Olumakaiye. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And we are here to talk about some stories and issues. The first story here, cross-dresser Bobrisky highlights his achievement in life. Meet Bobrisky, who has collected the female gender from the real owner. Bobrisky drives 3 amazing cars: Range Rover, Benz, CLA Sports. She bought her first house 3 years ago in Lekki. Bobrisky is the most talked about in Africa. She is beautiful. Bobrisky dates billionaires coded. Bob has many Bob has many hairs, especially women who feel threatened by her look. If filter makes me look this beautiful, please use your own filter. Bob is an ambassador to over 10 brands, both in Nigeria and overseas. Don't hate, be honest. I tried. If easy, run down to. What do you guys feel about Bobrisky trying to list out his achievement?
I don't even know. I don't like most times. I don't even like try and follow anything concerning Bobrisky because why? Why is he always? Is too. I think he puts his life too out there. Even though I don't even know if he's gay again or if he's just using it for clout or if he's actually. I'm confused at this point concerning Bobrisky. So I don't even know what to say. I can only laugh. I don't know what to say concerning.
There's nothing to actually be confused about. That's his lifestyle. There's nothing to actually be confused about. But his achievements, they are actually funny because if that's an achievement, well, good for him. But there's what's our business with your house, your car, and the rest. Anyway, it's good. I'm not saying it's not
He's
good.
trying to tell you guys what he has achieved now.
Keeping up
It's
with Bob.
Even with the said some girls are intimidated by him. When we know that his filter that he's using for his pictures, and he has finished using cream to get his, so nobody's intimidated by him.
Amazing. Okay, so moving on, and this one says second failed IVF, miraculously conception of the female actress Umitoriola shares her story as her son turns 2. Nollywood actress Umitoriola has shared her story on how she struggled to conceive months after getting married. The actress narrated the painful era of waiting to get pregnant and frequent visits to the hospital for checkups in a desperate search for the fruit of the womb. She advised women that were facing similar fates as she faced the same to remain calm and look unto God and celebrate as she celebrates her second son's birthday. Oh, I even thought they said she had another son. Anyways, congratulations to your son and a victory on your successful birthday. What else can we say?
It's good. Congrats to her.
Congrats.
A lot of people do not have, some people, because of stigmatization, they don't have the courage to actually come
go
out
back
to say
and
they
say
did
it again.
IVF.
Exactly. And you know, the cost of IVF and disappointment that comes with it is very demoralizing. Some people don't even want to go through the second time. Some people take chances for it. Okay, will it work? Will it not work? And you know, all of these things are all games of chance. But then we thank God.
Actress Joke Jigon reacts to Nobody Like this. There's this challenge, Nobody Like Woman challenge. Have you guys been following the challenge? Have you? So she says, women will be doing the most lately. Women will be doing the most lately. I have seen a whole lot of hashtag Nobody Like Woman post, and I can categorically tell you some of these women are lying about their posts. Now waiting no happen to them. Them post past I won't be rejected, blah 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 blah. So women in the house.
Okay, I want Okwe to start first. Because, you know, the smile on her face is, I don't know what, yeah.
Even if the post is not true, it's not a business now.
Okay, so what hurtful comment as a fellow woman said to you in particular? You must definitely, you are women.
Okay.
And our tongue is sharper than even the guys, definitely. So a woman would have said something bad to you. I'm like, it may not even be a woman, maybe your friend, a female. I said something bad to you. What's that bad statement? What's that thing that, oh, you shouldn't have said this? You're a lady like me. Share with us.
Okay. I think when I was in secondary school, everybody in my class, because I was the tallest girl, and they were always, how do I put this? She's flat. How do I put this? She's flat. She's just stuff for nothing. Blah 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 blah. And then at that point, it did not even used to get to me, because me, I know that with this my body, I can still make money with it. And then if people are just going to be there, that one is not my business. As long as I can make money,
Okay.
it's not my business.
Great. So that's just been the only one so far. What about you, Vera?
Can I even remember anyone? Okay. When I was in secondary school, there's this. Well, I say this guy. He's always. I don't know whether he intentionally does it or he's just doing it to annoy me, get on my nerves, and at times I don't even give him a reply, or I'll just look at him and then make him. I'll give him this kind of feeling that what you are saying is actually stupid. He's always telling me that my nose is big. I mean, what does he say? And I'll be like, as long as I can breathe in, I don't think it's affecting you. If you like, let the nose be big. If you like, let it be small. It's my nose. I like it the way it is. So I did not really. At the point, the first time he actually said it, I took offense. And one day I actually observed the way he used to be, and I noticed that he's a troublemaker. That's his nature. He likes annoying people. People that will just wake up and derive pleasure in annoying people. That's his nature. So from then, I just left him.
Okay, that's great. Well, so in response to what you said, as per ladies coming to say all sort of things are not true, many of these things are true.
Yeah.
You know, we ladies, we do more of ourselves more harm than good. Like we are friends. You've obviously seen a couple of female friends. They are best friends, and when they fight, the whole world literally knows what has been in between them for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's how females. That's how we are. We are wired generally. So I feel like all of this, there will still be good and bad sides of it. I saw this one that says models are prostitutes, blah 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 blah. It's still a girl that will say that, and it's still women that will come out to say this. So you're fine, you're ambitious. Who will marry you? It's still a woman that will come and tell you you're a fairly woman, all this kind of thing. And it's still a woman that will tell you, have your own money. Don't live on a man's so money. It's still a woman that will tell
Like
you.
people talk
And
too much.
I think that's our problem.
Be independent.
Exactly.
I don't know whether there's this confusion with women.
We are
but there's
doing
a way-
ourselves. That's just it. That's just it. We are doing ourselves. Anyways, but let's just watch the way we throw things, fight and kill ourselves openly. It's not necessary actually. Okay, moving on. I think there's someone that caught my sight. Okay, this says from BBN star Chloe. She says it's poverty that makes people say they don't do cosmetic surgeries. And I'm like, is that meant to be an achievement?
I don't know.
I don't know why she related cosmetic surgeries to poverty.
Because it's actually that is expensive. So
But the
it's
fact
expensive, but comes at the end of the day comes with big issues. Because
Exactly.
you have to maintain the body, and then you keep spending and spending.
Did she do
So
cosmetic surgery?
we don't even know if she has done or not.
Maybe she has done it and she's trying to look for an excuse.
But
She
they're
has
trying
done it
to
now
relate,
because
obviously, trying to relate
from her.
poverty to
It makes no sense actually.
I can afford it, but I may not want to do it. That doesn't mean I'm poor.
It's the same thing you were talking about now about women. You see, people talk too much.
What are you trying to say?
It's the truth now. Why would someone come
No,
out and just
not all women talk. Not too
some
much.
women talk too
They
much?
talk not too much. How will I even put it? Will I use too much? They talk without reasoning.
Like
True,
something that has no filter. That's how it is.
So I saw this video. I don't know if you guys have seen it, where this pastor Funke Felix Adejumo. Does anybody know her? She was like, okay, let me first read what they said here. If you are the richest among your friends, that friendship has expired. Like, if I can recall what she said in the video, she was like, if you are if you have a group of friends now that you work with and are the richest among them, like you should stop relating with them and try to look for other people that are richer and try to move get close to those ones that are richer and just expire, let the friendship with those ones you have been with before, based on you are the richest there now, you just end the friendship there.
I don't think that works.
You are a pastor and you're saying, actually this doesn't, do you guys think this makes sense?
Actually, I'm a fan of
Awards,
but
but
not
but
this.
this one,
Because the fact that you are privileged to be a rich friend amongst
Doesn't
your
mean-
friends
yeah.
doesn't mean you should cut off whatever relationship or ties you had existing. It's like you're a childhood friend to somebody because you suddenly grew big. Now so you don't know that person again. Because that's true.
at all.
Except
But there are still
maybe
people
she
that do
was
that
she
too.
wanted to say something,
Or maybe
and
those
then
with bad
she didn't really
characters.
put
Or
it in the
probably
right
She
your
did not-
ways
I watched the
were
video actually.
different.
She did not specify. She just said, if you are the richest among your friends, you expect you should
That-
just end the
It
friendship.
doesn't actually still mean that if your friends are not rich, but it's just that you happen to be the richest.
Richest,
Yes.
yeah.
So why would you leave your no? I don't feel that is actually right.
Probably she's even
but
talking
she's a
about
pastor.
character
What
or
if
something.
Because
if
I
the
think
Holy
that's
Spirit
actually I think maybe it's based on this. A lot of friends killing their friends. Maybe she's
Friends,
talking from
okay.
that angle.
Angle.
A lot of friends killing their
Okay,
friends
because
due
of
to their
envy.
envy and the rest. Maybe that's where she's heading
No, but
to.
she said you should go and look for people that are
Ah,
richer.
Yes,
Richer.
that's
Yeah.
it. Now it will actually reduce people envying you when you stay among, like if you stay among you are the richest now. Let's say your friends, your cliques of friends, and they don't have the money you have,
Yeah,
and you stay among them. If they are not well, if you don't pick the right people, there's no way they will envy you. Even at a point, you'll be envying some of your
If you
friends.
too like to show off too much now.
Some people you don't even need to show off; they will still envy you.
Yeah.
So I think that's where she's coming from. So instead of avoiding that, you should just leave. I don't think it's actually the best idea
Best
to leave.
decision.
I think maybe you should if you can actually talk it out and then talk with them, make them understand. I'm not. If they can actually, because some people will not come out to say it, they will envy you there and even plan against.
I'll kill you there.
I-
sef.
So
I can relate.
So I have this question for everybody. It's a logical question, so you guys should, no offense actually. So what is the word that is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary? What is the word? What is the word that is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary? It's very simple.
incorrectly.
Yeah, incorrect. Yeah. Yeah, incorrect is the answer actually. So
That was the answer.
Do you
Me
understand?
too. Yeah, I just
okay.
just played now.
So moving on, this is a good one. Lady reviews what she had to do to ensure her baby didn't go to bed hungry. So she was in the picture. She was actually using a candle to boil. Is it boil? She was making custard, so there was no light. She had to use candle to eat the custard up. You get.
So it becomes warm.
So she said, "May God bless all mothers. I was boiling water at about 10 p.m. to make custard for my baby. When my gas finishes, oh, how I stood looking confused, thinking of what to do. I looked at my baby and imagined how she is going to sleep without eating. And then I remembered I have a candle. Lo and behold, I made my baby's custard with the flame of a candlestick. Being a mother is the hardest task in life. You will all live long to enjoy the fruits of our labor." Amen. What if the
Similar
custard
is the expression for me.
Is that so? Can't do. Okay.
My own question is, what if
Why?
the custard did not like,
What if
You're
the
not
heat
done.
did not?
that was
not
my
balance.
Probably she
question.
was just warming it.
Yes,
Did she make it from scratch?
She probably made it from scratch.
She
with
said
candle.
she was already boiling water for the custard already.
So
Then-
it's like halfway done. So that
Well,
could have done exactly.
But the candle actually finished the work.
Wait, did you say custard?
Yes.
Custard now.
Candle.
Yes,
Come on.
it's possible. She had
wa-
heated the
yes,
water.
I know. But
Then
you know,
light went
because
off.
the water has to be very hot.
She has done that already with lights, with gas, and the gas finished.
The gas finished.
So she just had to do the
Nice
mini
custard.
turning with candle.
Candle.
heat.
But
Clap for women.
But
Don't say
wait,
anything. Don't
but-
say
but-
anything. Just clap for us.
that kind of thing.
Don't
is-
say anything. Just clap for us.
You won't understand
Better.
now. You will not
But
understand
exactly,
now.
you won't
You won't
understand now.
understand now.
Till later.
It's actually her sacrifice for me. She actually took her. Do you know how many minutes? I mean, it's not even hours. She will actually stay.
Aside
there
from the
to make
sacrifice, aside from the
Doesn't work.
sacrifice, the intellect, like something, what could you do? You wanted to save someone's soul. You wanted to, it's just the joy of motherhood anyway.
They sacrifice a lot.
Sacrifice.
A lot.
Clap for us.
Be laughing. Be laughing.
I beg, wait.
Okay, what would you have done in that situation?
I will not post it on social media.
Imagine. Okay, no.
What would you have done?
What
That's
would you
the
have done?
question.
In that situation, by 10, there's no light.
And you leave your baby.
Probably your wife is not around, or what situation should we use? She's not feeling fine.
Your wife has traveled. Your wife traveled.
Let's
then
even
she
say
left-
she's not feeling fine. You
left-
can't actually wake her up because she's on medication. She's not feeling fine. And
And
your
it's
baby
just
needs
me
to
and the
eat by
baby.
10 p.m. What will you do? And light went off. What will you do?
The gen, how gen now?
Your gas finished. Your gas finished.
Your gas finished.
Yes.
I use electricity now. On
You
your-
wait till they bring the light. And your baby will not eat.
No, now you
10
have
o'clock,
big gen now. You have big gen.
Your gas finished, as in gas and
Yes,
gen.
now you have electricity. Those have electric cooker. And
So you
and
wait till they
kettle.
bring the light, actually.
No, you use your gen. You have use your big gen.
I think you should actually consider if you have at that, because
Okay.
but if she had, I don't think she had,
She would
because
have.
if she
Okay.
had, she would have used it.
So let's assume you didn't have.
You
You
have
didn't have lights, no gas,
only
no
had candle.
electric cooker. Just
Let's even assume you didn't have the candle option. Because I know that option will not come to you. Definitely nothing. So clap for women.
Wait.
again.
Oh God, clap for women.
Clap for women. And surrender
I'll go and meet my neighbor.
at 10 p.m. in the night.
Yes, I'll beg my
Amazing.
neighbor.
and who will answer
Which
you?
neighbor will answer you
Ah.
at 10 p.m.?
You have neighbor.
If you knock on my door by 10 p.m., who will answer you?
You have neighbor now.
Okay, we'll go on this short break and we'll be right back.
You
Bí o Ọlọ́run ní àmì orí wa, àmì ìrìn àjò, àmì àti wáyé, àmì àti gbáyé, àmì àti padà, àmì gbogbo ẹ̀mí, àmì àti yè, àmì àti ṣe rere, àmì àti gòkè, àmì àti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ òkun, àmì àti dẹ́ni ńlá, àmì òun làmì orí wa. Ṣàmì o, àmì ló kọ rẹ̀ àṣẹ̀dá, àmì ló kọ rẹ̀ àṣẹ̀dá, àmì ni mo ṣe kémi balẹ̀ yé, àmì ni mo ṣe kí n lè gòkè, àmì ni mo ṣe kápá ọ̀tá má ká mi, àmì ni mo ṣe kí n lè di ńlá, àmì ni mo ṣe kí n lè padà dáadáa, àmì ni mo ṣe kí n lè bá jọba, àmì ni mo ṣe sólódùmarè o, mo sọ pé yes. Mo sọ pé amen, mo sọ pé yes, mo sọ pé amen. fún mi láìná kọjá tó fi mú mi gòkè kí ni bá fi fún ọ kí ni mo tọ́ sí nínú oore ọ̀fẹ́ tí mo rí gbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ ó bá yẹ mi ká má jẹ̀mú láti dé wọlé.
Lagoon Radio.
Yes, you're welcome back. And don't forget to follow us on our join us on our social platforms. You can follow us on Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, LagoonTV. Follow us on Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng, and on Twitter, Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also download our app on Apple or Google Play Store. And moving on, there is a word here by Pastor Olumakaiye Emmanuel. He said, "Don't spend 800,000 naira on naming ceremony and put 500 naira in an envelope for the pastor, and then you start wondering why your child was wayward in the future." But I don't know. I will not say it's the truth, too, but it actually makes sense
In a
somehow.
way, maybe you'd have twisted it, put 500 for God, not for the
No,
pastor.
but then if you get to look at it factually, it's true. It's misplaced priorities because we spend even on anything we want to do. Let's forget naming. If it's wedding, if he's
Spend more than
we
we
spend
offer.
more than we offer to God. Like we'd have budgets for spending, and in fact, you're spending for people. You're taking care of people. But God, they are meant to give something tangible. Just let's just manage. Let's just look for this one and just jump it in.
Thank you.
But then
5,000.
that child's waywardness leads to linked into.
Wait, but what are you celebrating? 800K.
Some people spend close
What
to
are you
1
buying?
million now.
Maybe it's called quadruplets. We don't know.
It might not be one child. Even
Might
if it's
not
a
be.
child, some people really go even as much as that.
I actually think that's too much.
Some people do they go extra. For instance, if you be looking for fruit of the womb
For a
10
long
years,
time.
and God just
Okay, I said maybe you want to throw it. Okay, I understand. Maybe you want to throw a party. I understand. But
even when you don't want to throw parties, people help you and throw it. You've not heard of Mo branch. I come and see with my eyes that is happening live and direct. May God help us. And this child needs deliverance. Even if they don't pay complete money, but then the child needs prayers. Because that waywardness. Anyways. So we're talking about the Lekki massacre that went down about this time last year at the Lekki toll gates. And news has come to our hearings that the toll gate has been repaired and the Lagos state has granted permission for it to be reopened. However, ongoing protests are beginning to wade off. And what do we have to say about this?
I don't think they should be. I don't even think it should be called an anniversary.
Amazing.
What's the topic again? Lekki and Togates repaired? No, what's the main?
Like they want to reopen the toll gates and also celebrate
Like there's one they called an anniversary.
NSA's anniversary.
NSA's anniversary. Like, why will you just topic something like that on that day? Like, that day was a very sorrowful day. So if you're actually going to name, it should be like a remembrance of those people that actually died on that day. Not an anniversary is like you are celebrating the people that died, something like that. So I believe it's very wrong, and I'm not going to be a partaker of the anniversary.
Okay, what do you have to say about this Bera on NSA's anniversary?
I don't actually support the fact that they're opening the
First
toll gate
place.
again, because this is where people died. People lost their lives there. Some people can't even pass that toll gate again, knowing that their family member, their brother, their sister actually died on the spot there. Sorry. And then you're opening it again. How do you want... I think, okay, when this case was in court, I think like 2 youths actually resigned. 2, I don't know if they are more than, if they've increased, but as of that time, there were 2 actually resigned because they could not continue with the work, knowing fully well that people actually died in this place. The whole place on that day, and you still, some people have mind though. You still want to actually open the. So if you are collecting the money, what will be going on in your heart? People that will actually take jobs because they will actually employ some people. What will actually be going on in your mind? I can't work there again. I'll not even work. I cannot even work because it's actually, this is where people that actually fought for the good of this country, people that took it upon themselves to make sure things change and turn around for the good. Their lives were cut short, and you want to still open the toll gates for
nonsense.
Well, for me, I just feel
money.
like we cannot keep on debating whether or not they will open it. It has already been. If they have not started the project at all, and that's stuff
They have.
happened.
They are already
They are
repairing.
exactly. They
some
started
things, putting
repairing,
some
and they've
things
been in
place.
existence before now. So whether or not they will reopen is not something that we are really going to debate upon and because definitely it's government they will reopen. If you shut down NNPC tomorrow, they will open another one. But then I don't just like the idea of the NSAS anniversary. You're not commemorating or celebrating the fact that we lost lives of Nigerian youth, and it's something that has become remarkable in the issue of Nigeria. That these were causes of the government. Like you see government people in there. And, it's not something that is remarkable at all for a country. It's not. Similar, you have something to say?
Yeah. Concerning the anniversary stuff, the heading does not make sense. As Covenant said, it should be like a remembrance or a celebration of what they did, not an anniversary.
It's not even meant to be said. I feel like that kind of thing. It's just meant to be a day that nobody should even go out.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Like a public holiday or something like that.
Let's not
Like
even
what
go
they did
out.
for this George Floyd guy.
Exactly. Or a rally. That would make more sense.
A positive or peaceful rally.
The
The answers was peaceful.
yeah.
They were the ones that made it. So
Yeah.
But I know that some youth will still come out again for a second time because so where is posting another protest. I don't know how many people will turn up in under his own army, but then I just wish people. But I don't know. Will you go out? There's a protest. If they say okay, it's peaceful for a second time, will you actually go out?
I think gonna make me go outside.
Hey, even starting from our mother's call. If you know your name is this, if you know that you don't go. That fear alone, even when you're patriotic as a citizen or you want to support lives that have been lost. I wanted to go for the inside protest. Mommy said, you're the firstborn that I have. You have siblings at the back. All manner of things. But then if you look at these things, it's something that everybody should be a party to, whether we like it or not. Because we cannot keep on saying 10th of October 2020 blah 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 happened and but the story here says that as the first year anniversary of infamous Lekki toll gate shootings during the NSAS protest approaches, tensions has been threatened and heightened. A lot of security operatives and vehicles of war has been sighted at the venue of the incident. If it's sure for them, why didn't they carry them away? The Lagos State Police on Monday warned Nigerians who had planned to embark on the anniversary protests to desist from such. This warning was greeted with a lot of criticisms. Okay, so this is saying that there's going to be another protest and, they are fully armed and ready.
yeah, I saw them packed when I think it was yesterday.
On a
saw
daily
them
basis,
packed.
they're
They're
always
always
there.
there. I think it started this week. That's when they started packing there.
And come to think of it, how has this increased? Have you experienced hike in transportation fare, huge gridlock of traffic?
I think the traffic reduced a little.
Reduced or heightened?
No, actually,
Heightened though.
no. I think when you're coming in the morning, I think it reduced a little bit.
In what area? What area are you coming from?
From Ajato's coming?
He increased in that area.
No, not going, but
When?
as in when you're coming, not from there. Maybe when you're getting towards after you pass. Because at times after you pass the toll
gate is
you meet
usually free,
traffic. You meet traffic from there going towards Sandfield or Nero.
or
towards
if you're
that
going,
side.
if you're
I
going
think
back.
there it reduced a little bit. I don't know whether it's their parking that actually caused it, but
The one that even used to happen on Top Mainland Bridge is the one that used to shock me. I don't know whether they keep people there. I used to ask myself, what's going on every morning, Top Mainland Bridge?
Why is there hold up on a
there.
bridge? It doesn't make sense.
It's true, funny how.
Because I'm like, what's causing the traffic on a bridge? You are descending, you're not. It's not just. There's no corner.
Exactly.
Straight.
It's true.
So why is there always traffic?
There's no traffic light.
As in, why is there always traffic?
This is something that like the government should look into seriously because it's getting out of hand. Okay, moving on, and I saw this one. What is it? Okay, it says ex-vice president candidate Peter Obi says the office of the first lady is unnecessary and waste of funds.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, let me hear your view.
Yes.
Okay, oh yeah, defend it.
What has she done? Aside from travel to Dubai, buy Birkin, what else has she done? I don't think I've heard
Okay,
anything
speaking of Aisha
remarkable.
Buhari.
Yes, I don't think
Okay.
I've heard anything remarkable concerning her, except from the football
she hosted-
stuff
she
that she hosted,
football stuff.
and that is after 6 years. So, so I don't think
that's
this
the only remarkable thing
she has
ever
done that I've heard about. Yes.
Okay, Okwe, what do you have?
I don't know what to say. Because me, I don't follow.
So you never heard Aisha Buhari in the papers?
She traveled.
But I think at
Okay, when you're done.
one point, my sister was telling me that I think my sister was in a room one time.
She was the eyewitness reporter in Aso Rock.
No, no. Like, my sister was in a room one time and she was like, okay, come and see something. Can you imagine this woman? This woman is going to Dubai and she's renting the whole hotel. And I was like, waiting concern me. Anything she wants to do with her money is her money. I beg. Okay, sorry, it's Nigeria's money.
Your mama and daddy's money is part of what we are talking about.
It's true.
No, actually, I don't see any reason for that office.
But it's an office now.
It's an office, but I don't actually see any reason for that office. It's her and her husband that is actually ruling the. So I think where they give, because what do they
Okay,
give
so
them?
who
What
do we
they give
think-
them
who do
to
we
actually sign?
Who do we think is in charge of women affairs? Isn't she supposed to be the one?
But
She
I'm
doing
not.
anything.
No, she's not doing anything. I think apart from what's this patient? What's patient?
Patience
Patient
Zoko.
Jonathan.
Nollywood,
Jonathan's wife.
God.
What's her name? Patient.
Jonathan, yes.
Apart from her, I think her tenure was actually good. She made an impact, even though she was not. Understand? You're the one that said that one. Even though she was not, she made an impact. But with Buhari's wife, Aisha Buhari, she has made the office useless. Sorry to use that word.
So maybe
But-
we are going to send Okpe on her and that she help us tell her, these are the things. Or maybe ahead of the next presidential elect of the office of First Lady, they should state what they're going to be doing in the office so that we will not have waste of money.
Let's
'Cause-
see what this Peter
But then,
will-
if I'm the one, I won't like it to change on my hair. I want to go to Dubai, but me, I will not rent the whole of the hotel.
Mad
When you get there,
levels.
Very soon.
Renting hotel.
Well, let's see
The
what
entire
this
hotel.
Peter Obi guy says now.
Okay, it says, and I read, the wives of the president, governors, and by extension, local government councils did not stand for any election, never campaigned. So on what basis? My apologies. So on what basis should the office exist in the first place, he said. With billions being voted for, it calls for questions from which political trajectory are we hinging our dispensation to allow such to go without question. We are confronted with low revenue and borrowing to fund budgets and debit servicing, not to talk about teeming youth without jobs to contend with. Yes, this young man, he's old actually. This man, Peter Obi, vice president candidate or former presidential candidate, has come out to say something very meaningful because. But then, speaking about the governor of Lagos State's wife, she's actively, that I know, that I've seen, that I've heard, she's actively involved in all of this. women affairs,
they're
girl
actually-
child,
sorry.
and all of that.
But they're actually the ones that sign the. If they're talking about money, it goes through them, the husband first now, before it gets to the wife. So if they are spending anyhow on anything, it's the husband too that is to blame. Because it goes through them before it gets to the wife. He has to sign before she has access to it. So
It is well. But won't
It's
it
two of them.
When we put hand on the Bible now.
it's the two of them. It's not just her.
It is well. And this one says, Uyo SUG Student Union Vice President Blessing Jaja appoints 18 aides. And I'm like, are you a political candidate?
Hello.
So University of Uyo Student Union Government Vice President Blessing Jaja has reportedly appointed 18 aides. Jaja in the circular has gone long viral and she has approved the appointment for smooth running of activities of our office. Wala be like bicycle. It's a long list. Special Chief of Staff, Special Assistant General Administration, Chief Press Secretary, Personal Assistant on General Affairs, Special Assistant on of Special
Yeah, and
Duties,
she elected all these people.
All of us go chop this money.
Special Assistant on Women Affairs, just like what we are saying. Special Assistant on Branding and Public Relation 1. Special Assistant on Branding Public Relation 2. Special Assistant Media and Publicity 1. Special Assistant Media and Publicity 2. Special Assistant on Welfare and Hospitality. Special Assistant on Academics. Special Assistant on... please. We are the owners of the school.
You see, when they say the problems of Nigeria actually starts from us, this is a big example of what.
Because if we have, you are holding one office, like you have the vice, what's the name of the something, the vice chancellor. You have the teachers, you have the lecturers. You now have your own union, your own caucus.
No.
And this also, you say she's a regime, it's a tenor like
She
this.
just wants her family to pack all the money. Simple. Her family
I
and
can
her
see
friends.
some Okon. This was
You want all of them to pack all
They're
the money.
siblings.
Because that's why you be creating unnecessary office for something that doesn't
Makes sense.
make sense.
Executives I know in universities are probably just body of 8-man committee, which one is 100.
And then maybe the whole HODs and
Exactly.
deans finish. Wants to pack all the money.
She get
Time to
degree.
cash
Oh.
out.
So Nigerian rapper Young Six, he has come to motivate us more. He said $2 million is now $1 billion naira. There is going to be many young billionaires in Nigeria 2022 onward. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
So this quick question for everybody,
Another question.
If you were to have lunch, dinner, breakfast, anyone with any celeb, whether dead or alive, any celeb,
How we have lunch with a dead person?
probably maybe okay, dead or alive. I still stick to what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying now? Like, who will it be?
Let's
No, let's wait talk first.
Man is Davido.
If you do, why?
The money go flow.
Hey Jesus. You never say Jesus.
He said musician, no?
Celeb,
Just celeb.
anybody.
Celeb.
Jesus is a celeb.
Uh-huh.
Jesus is a celeb now.
You don't want to do
Jesus.
Jesus supper. Yeah, I've said the video already.
What do you want
Wait,
to say?
let's say alive and dead.
But I'm not saying it again.
No, I'm not saying it again. You choose one. You already said the video. Next person.
Vera.
Beyonce.
Maybe.
What's his name? Is it Stephen Hart? But yeah,
Kevin Hart.
no, Stephen. What's his name?
Stevie Wonder. Stevie
Can't
Harvey.
remember. Yes, Harvey.
Who is Stephen Harvey?
Stevie Harvey. The is a presenter. Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you want to have lunch or dinner with him?
I think I like the way he reasons. So to get knowledge
So
from him.
the reasoning will just be flowing. And it takes
No, to be plenty.
okay.
Okay.
Maybe Elon Musk.
No love far.
And now he's not a celeb. That's the person I want to.
Why?
Maybe I can tap small
Correct.
crypto.
Even if it's 3.
As in,
3.
I
I'm
mean,
alright.
I'm okay.
3.
I mean,
Three
I've never
Bitcoin.
thought of it though.
But think of it now.
Dangote. It's not a celebrity, but he's influential. So
Why?
you give me one arm of his this thing now. You have sugar, you have salt, you have salt. You will want me. I will continue on behalf. That's it. You go.
Me. Mine. The person is there actually.
Dead.
No, now I wanted to.
Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. You guys know Tupac now.
Tupac.
I actually like to have. Do you have have you ever tried to listen to him before? He actually speaks most of his words from his heart. You understand? So I would like to actually have a conversation. For him to motivate me. You understand? So
You're looking for motivation.
no, not like something like that. So anything for us.
Okay, I think I saw this one now. I don't know what this thing has run into. But this one says that new or ex BBN housemate Maria has been signed under the popular skincare brand, has been given an ambassadorial deal with Hushed. That's the name of the skincare brand. Vera, what are you thinking? Show this your skin. You're not supposed to have colored deal. No, have you ever wondered what the criteria when they give people skincare ambassadorial deals? Have you wondered what the criteria is? Have you ever said, but wait, we'll fine.
Well, I've thought of it, but I've not really
Carry it
not
on your
really
head
into-
before. Okay,
Put it
you
as
go.
something to
What can
just-
shine? They've not reached your side. I mean, never bother to look for them at all. Okay, and finally, Toke Makinwa mourns her sister. She says, I saw a video of her saying, those that the priest that prophesied that she was going to get married in 2021, and eventually she did not eventually get married, and apparently she lost somebody. So when pressure comes from left and right, and you end up losing somebody, something that you didn't even bargain for. No one bargains to lose anybody. But then her heart is totally broken as she cries after the loss of her sister. TV star Toke Makinwa on Monday shared that she lost her sister, and it's so difficult for her to process. Words have failed her, and the pain is so loud. And we can recall that she's the current host of Guinness.
Yeah,
Good Ultimate Search, sorry.
Yeah.
And all of these things is not easy to combat with when you're at work and something just happens. There's an emotional breakdown. But we are sending our condolence messages that the soul of the gentle departed will rest in peace.
May also rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
So this is from Oliagba. He was trying to advise people. I don't know if he was advising, but I'll read something to you guys. Like when someone is helping you, and whenever I see the person, you'll be like, daddy, this one, mommy, this one down. So he was trying to say, who go help you, go help you. Who don't go help you, no go help you. Stop worshipping people because of help. I was like, my daddy, my mommy, my kiniko, my mentor,
Boss.
my boss,
Waga.
stuff like
Chairman.
that. So I was just trying to say we should put ourselves in place. We should not always to what I like to my own understanding, we should just try and put ourselves in place. And if actually what people used to say, person will go help you, not go stress you.
Exactly.
So you between my boss, my this, my that one. It's like you just putting yourself on a lower level. You get, so you should just try and be, try and motivate yourself. Stop looking for motivational speakers every time. Try and motivate. Be your own motivator. Try and be your own motivator. You get, so that's it. Any comment?
I think that most these people that actually heal, let me not use most, because most people heal to get, but some of them don't actually heal to just get something. Some of them, they are doing it out of the gratitude of their heart, or out of maybe what they are feeling at that moment, what they think they should do
for the person.
For that person.
So if someone just texts you, I'll be like, my boss.
Don't call me
My guy at the top.
If you call me boss, I call you boss.
We whine each other to the edge.
God.
So I just think that even if you can help, I support what he actually said. You should still help. Who will help you will help you. Doesn't matter if you keep calling the person.
So I think we have run out of time and we have to go now. I think we have entertained you guys enough. Thank you for joining us too, and do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms, on Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Join us on Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng, on Twitter, Lagoonradio.Ng, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, LagoonTV. And also you can download our app on Apple or Google Play Store, Lagoon Radio. Thank you for joining us, and God bless.
Thanks to our producer, myself.
Very sorry. I was actually about to do that. I'm very sorry. Thank you for joining us, Okpe, Spain, Bera, and our able producer, Coin Solar.
Thanks for having me.
And I apologize for forgetting you guys.
We understand.
Thank you.
And that is it on the Afternoon Drive Show this beautiful afternoon. Don't forget to stay connected with us. Keep listening to Lagoon.